Welcome to the 40th anniversary of the Holy Spirit Marching Band here in London, Ontario. I'm Geraldino DeMello from Mustard Multimedia Productions, and today the band is putting on a special event for the band members as well as family and friends and the community. So we'll be having some interviews, the band will be performing, as well as some awards being given out throughout the evening. So let's go have a look. What's your name and what instrument do you play?
My name is George Teves and I play clarinet.
Clarinet. How long have you been playing?
39 years.
39 years. You're almost at the 40-year mark, eh? Wow. That's interesting. Now, when and where did the Holy Spirit Marching Band start?
They started here in London in 1975. It started in the winter of 74 and did its first festival, Festa de Sous Saint Christ in London in 1975.
Now, do you remember, if you know, by who?
By who? Well, it was the Irmandad Divino Espírito Santo that had 4 or 5 members that decided to put a band together. And they knew there was a lot of musicians in the city that played back in the Azores. And they went around door to door and they put together a band, including the 2 maestros.
Now, one question I do have is, why have you decided to make this special event today?
Well, it's our 40th anniversary year, and in the last 10 years, we've been doing a gala every 5 years. And this also helps to show the community what we do, as opposed to, they're used to just seeing us at festivals where there's a lot of noise, a lot of distractions. Tonight's just a concert for those who appreciate the music, get to sit down and listen and enjoy what we do.
I think that's a great idea. Is there anything else you would like to share with the viewers of members, or even the younger generation? Anything you would like to say?
I'd like to say is I'd like to thank first of all the community for supporting us over the 40 years, because it's been a long haul, but we've always had the support of the Portuguese community, and to keep this thing going we need the youth, and I'd like to see more youth coming. We have a school that's free of charge to anyone who wants to play music, and we'll teach them for free, and they become members of the band and learn what our traditions are all about in the various cities around southwestern Ontario, sometimes even in Portugal and the States. So I encourage young people to come out and try it.
Awesome. You guys hear that? So anybody interested in joining a marching band, there's always room, and even the music for free, teaching music for free. That's excellent. Thanks, George, for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
What's your name and what do you do for the band?
My name is Kenny Lima. I am the current conductor of the band. I'm in my 10th year as a conductor of this band.
Awesome. How long have you been here at the Holy Spirit Marching Band?
Well, I started when I was 12, and that makes it 23 years that I've been in this band. 13 of them as a musician, and 10 of them as a conductor.
What do you like about the group of musicians that you conduct?
Well, there's a really crazy range of ages. Our youngest musician is around 10. Our oldest musician is close to 80, and the brother and sisterhood that we have amongst musicians is really awesome. We really stick together, young and old. We have a lot of fun together. Outside of the music, we really appreciate being with each other, and we really have some good times together.
What are the band's visions looking into the future?
Well, quite frankly, our vision is to keep this going, to pass this on to the next generation. A lot of people consider me the next generation, but quite frankly, when I think of next generation, I'm thinking of the kids who are in their teens, the kids who are going to be carrying this after me. So we really just want to keep this going. We want to encourage young people to come in, and we're happy to teach them and really try to preserve this for the future.
Now, is there any messages that for the younger people that you would like to share with us?
Well, I mean, the art of music is really old art. It's something that really brings out a lot in people. It shows a lot of intelligence, and I just want young people to know that this is something that we take a lot of pride in, and we would appreciate and love to have anybody who's willing to come out and learn with us.
Thank you, Kenny, for your time. What's your name and what instrument do you play?
My name is Louis De Lima, and I play the tuba.
The tuba. Interesting. What do you enjoy most about playing that instrument and even performing?
I love it sounds like the heartbeat of the band. So when you're actually playing it, it's in the background. It's the depth that keeps the beat and keeps the rhythm, and I enjoy actually playing because I play with my friends.
Now, how long have you been playing?
Since '76, so you do the math.
Ooh, 76.
I'm 49.
He's 49. Plus tax, maybe. Now, I noticed you have a broken foot. What happened?
I broke my foot at work, actually, and yeah, it's not very comfortable.
That's not what I heard. I heard you were playing tuba and you were blowing a little harder and your foot blew. Was that true?
Yeah, okay, now the truth comes out. That's what I did, man.
That's what I heard.
I was blowing so hard and playing so well that, boom, the vein blew, and look, guys.
Was there any time where you had to perform in harsh weather?
Harsh weather, yes. Snow.
Tell us about it.
Snow. At Christmas parade, we played through slush and snow and that the one year. But we made it through. We persevered and we actually got through. So.
Now, what was more colder, your fingers, your feet, or your lips?
My fingers, actually. My lips are okay. My lips are always okay. Is this R-rated here?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll beep it out if you need to.
No problem.
Now, what do you think? What do you think about the conductor?
Awesome. My cousin, but he's done a great job with the musicians, and we all have a good deal of respect for him. He's a really good guy.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Louis.
Not a problem.
Qual o seu nome e qual é o instrumento que você toca?
Meu nome é Ernesto Muniz e o meu instrumento é saxofone tenor.
Sim, senhor. Há quanto tempo que tocas música, Sr. Ernesto?
Há 65 anos.
65? Uau! Agora, o que é que gostas desta banda Lira do Espírito Santo?
De tudo, dos músicos, do mestre e das peças que a gente toca.
Sim, senhor. Em geral, tudo, né?
Tudo.
Bons amigos.
Bons amigos. Bons amigos de copos.
Bons tempos.
Bons tempos.
Não, uma pergunta que eu tenho. Durante a sua presença nesta banda, qual foi o melhor concerto que você gostasse mais?
Olha, agora está um pouco difícil, mas eu vou responder. Todos eles são bons, mas o melhor de todos é estes dois.
Esses dois. Estás nervoso para a atuação 2?
Eu já estou velho e ainda estou tocando.
Mas a música é que faz o coração bater, não é?
Bater, exatamente.
E mais uma pergunta. Qual a mensagem que querias deixar para os músicos mais novos?
Bom, eu não sei falar inglês, mas eles sabem. A minha mensagem é que eles nunca deixem descair essa grande, como é que se diz, essa grande comunidade que nós temos, que é a banda do Divino Espírito Santo de Londres.
Próximo, um prazer.
Sempre para eles continuar sempre para a frente até a idade que eu tenho hoje.
Era bom, não era bom?
78 anos.
Foi um prazer falar contigo. Muitas forças e que Deus tenha um bom sucesso para a vossa banda.
Muito obrigado, muito obrigado.
What's your name and what instrument do you play?
My name is Mike Ferreira and I play the trumpet.
Now, how long have you been playing for the Holy Spirit Marching Band?
I mean, I've been playing since I was 7. I'm 42. I'm not good at math, so a long time.
That is a long time. Well, I do know you from the band. You know, I've seen you, and you're an amazing trumpet player. Now, when you were, your dad was a player as well. Am I right?
Yeah, my dad played for several years. I mean, there's 4 generations of musicians in my immediate family. My grandfather played, my dad, I played, my brother played. So, I mean, music's in our blood.
Now, what do you think when you're? How do you think your dad feels when he sees his kids and his grandkids being part of music and stuff?
I think my dad feels the same way I feel about my kids. I'm very proud of my son and his ability of music, as you know. I mean, he plays music as well. And I think it's just one of those things. You're always proud of seeing your son taking something that you do and you love. And I mean, there's really no words. You just feel so proud, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
It's a good warm feeling inside, isn't it?
It's enough to make you cry, right?
For sure. Now, how do you feel for the performance tonight?
You know what? I'm feeling very good. I think everyone's really worked hard this winter. Kenny's done a great job in preparing us, and you know what? It's a live show. Anything could happen, but I've got full confidence in the band and everybody, and I think it'll be great.
That's awesome. Now, Mike, one question is, during the time that you've been in this marching band, was there anything that really stuck out that said, man, that was a good performance, or even from being in the ride in the bus, something that says, you know what, this is awesome?
You know what, I think the biggest moment in my marching band career, I think would be the year the band first went to Portugal. And the biggest experience was our very first performance, where the band actually got off the plane, got dressed in their uniform, and our very first performance was in front of the Igreja de Santo Cristo. And what got to me the most was being able to play there, knowing the heritage from my dad and all the other guys, and seeing the emotion in all the old gentlemen in the band literally crying while they were playing music. And it touched me, and it touched a lot of other guys too, right? Like, I think that was the moment that will probably stick out the most.
We're here to celebrate 40 years of the Portuguese marching band Lira do Espírito Santo. 40 years, people. It's a long time. Boa noite, senhoras e senhores. É com muita honra e com muito prazer que eu estou aqui para apresentar e celebrar com vocês os 40 anos da banda Lira do Divino Espírito Santo da cidade de London. 40 anos, meus amigos, 40 anos. Já há muito tempo. Quero-vos agradecer, em lugar da banda, dos seus diretores, de todos os músicos, de todos aqueles que já passaram cá, daqueles que estão cá ainda a tocar, por estarem aqui connosco. É bom ver uma casa cheia de pessoas que ainda querem celebrar o folclore, a música e a cultura portuguesa. On behalf of the Holy Spirit Marching Band, its directors, maestro, and all musicians, I'd like to thank you for being here tonight. It is a great honor and privilege to see this hall full of supporters who appreciate what these musicians work for and do as volunteers. There's a lot of hard work involved in putting this on this event, and there's a few people that I'd like to thank. Kenny Lima, the maestro. For his time, dedication, and preparing the band music for tonight's gala. Great many thanks to George Teeves and his family. And when I say his family, I mean his wife, Maria. I'd like to thank the musicians, the board of directors, and their spouses for making this evening possible. We can't forget about their spouses. When these men or women go somewhere else to play or come in for practices, the spouses or the better halves stay at home by themselves and demands a lot of sacrifice. So we got to thank them as well. A round of applause for the spouses and the better halves of the musicians of the marching band. É com muito trabalho, com muita dedicação que esta banda funciona. É com a dedicação de todos os músicos e das esposas dos músicos, que muitas vezes estão em casa enquanto músicos e músicas, que há também que há jovens senhoras que também tocam na banda. Mas essas pessoas, por vezes, são sacrificadas. Para que se consiga fazer o que se consegue fazer para ter uma banda, há sacrifício. Eu queria agradecer, já disse, ao Kenny Lima pela sua dedicação e pela sua preparação para a gala de hoje. Agradecer ao Jorge Esteves e à sua família, em particular à sua esposa. Agradecer ao apoio dos diretores da banda por tudo o que fizeram. We also want to thank the Portuguese Club of London for their cooperation and their support of the band over all these years. We are extremely grateful for that. A special thanks also goes for Mr. Carlos Barbosa and Ellis Down for providing the stage where the band is going to play tonight. Queria também agradecer a cooperação, a ajuda e o apoio do Clube Português de London ao longo destes 40 anos, em particular para esta gala, e agradecer ao Sr. Carlos Barbosa pela construção e a Alice Down pela construção do lugar onde a banda vai tocar hoje. I also like to recognize the presence of Mr. Khalil Ramal tonight here with us. Mr. Ramal is being recently appointed as a federal candidate for the Liberal Party, and he'll be running in the federal election for London Fanshawe. Queria agradecer em particular a presença do Sr. Khalil Ramal, que está aqui entre nós hoje. Recentemente foi apontado como candidato do Partido Liberal para a área de London Fanshawe. Mr. Ramal has been a great supporter of the Portuguese culture for many years and has made his presence felt at this club, being present at many functions of this club, and by providing information in regards to government programs that a lot of times helped us. O Sr. Ramal tem sido apoiante deste clube incondicionante e muitas vezes apresenta-se aqui e está connosco e participa connosco e partilha da nossa cultura e muitas vezes nos dá informações importantes sobre problemas do governo que apoiam eventos culturais e causas culturais como estas. Mr. Ramal, thank you for your presence. I would like to call you up at this point in time so you can say a few words.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction. The director of the Portuguese club, the all directors of the band, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good afternoon. Indeed, I'm delighted to be here among many wonderful people who very often I used to come and visit. I see all familiar faces, especially next door. I'm a big fan of the dining, especially when you have the fish day. Today I'm going to talk about politics. I'm here just in a personal capacity with my wife to enjoy this music event. And also I want to congratulate the Portuguese community for maintaining the heritage and the culture. And also I'm very impressed to see many youth among you here today. I got the chance very often to travel the province of Ontario, travel Canada, many different places. Normally I see all the seniors, people from different communities attending events. But today I'm very impressed to see the young people engaging of maintaining the heritage of the culture of the Portuguese culture. It's important to pass our culture to our younger generations. As you know, you and I, we came from different nations. But the most important things about this nation, the multiculturalism, which allow us to maintain our heritage and to celebrate our heritage. A matter of fact, as a nation, we enjoy that multiculturalism because we believe strongly that multiculturalism enhance our ability and strengthen our nation, because all of us are ambassadors for Canada and our nations in this beautiful nation. I don't want to talk about any different things. I want to enjoy the night with you. And I want to thank you for allowing me to come with my wife to be part of this beautiful night. And again, I'm delighted to be here, and hopefully we'll come very often to enjoy what you can offer to the Portuguese and also to all the people of London and to this beautiful nation. And thank you again for allowing me to be here.
Thank you, Mr. Ramal. Well, I bet you're all getting hungry, and we're gonna get ready to get to dinner here. Just one last word, because I feel very passionate about it, and I'm pretty sure you do as Portuguese that enjoy this culture. I was looking at the band yesterday as they were rehearsing for today, and as I looked at the band, there was people that were pretty old in there. I've seen them forever and ever in there. But it was good to see that there was a lot of young people. What Mr. Ramal was saying is that we're trying to accomplish that, passing on the baton to the next generation. And that's so important. You gotta feel proud about that. Very, very proud about that, people. You've done a great job by doing that, by captivating those young people to be here and be part of the band. Durante o ensaio geral de ontem à noite, eu estava cá e observei, não é, que os músicos que fazem parte da banda são músicos não só novos, mas velhos, têm um pouco de tudo, não é? Já cá veteranos que eu os vejo cá há muitos anos sempre. Mas foi bom ver que havia muita juventude. Quer dizer que a banda tem feito um bom serviço de divulgar, de passar à próxima geração raiz da nossa cultura. E isso é importante para que nós conseguimos sobreviver a nossa cultura, conseguimos aguentar a nossa cultura viva. É bonito ver, fazer um bom serviço, continuam a fazer, prestam um serviço cultural à comunidade e ao país que é exemplar. Alrighty, so next I guess we gotta be all sanctified before we start eating. So I'd like to call on Reverend Carlos to please come up.
Good evening. Boa noite a todos. And invite all of you to pray together.